Hello guys, so today I'm going to make this doodle gem game. Okay, so let me show you. So this will be our game. So this is very easy but fun to build game. So let me play for a bit. Okay, so this is our doodle. It will jump now. Okay, I think you are aware of this game. You have played this game on Android, I guess. So what I thought, I should make this game into the web-based system so that you will get the knowledge of HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Okay, so let's go and let's build this game. Okay, so yes, I'm recording. So let's do this. Okay, so I'm going to open the Sublime, and I'm going to create new folder. I will just erase this because I don't need it now. Sorry for wasting your time, guys. I should do this before thing. So let's go on. Let's do something. So first thing first, we will just create our folder. So it will be we will- it will show, I will give the name my doodle jump. Okay, or my doodle. Okay, doodle. So after creating this folder, I will just take this folder into the Sublime. Okay, okay. Yeah, so I need to drag this folder here. Okay, so after doing that, we are going to create three files. First file will be index.html. So the first file will be index.html. Then second file I will going to create is style.css. So let me save it. Okay, style.css. And the third file I'm going to create is app.js for storing JavaScript code. So app.js. Okay, so after creating these three files, let me come to this index.html and let me type the HTML. Okay, so Sublime gives this functionality so that just typing HTML you will get the bare bones structure of the HTML. So let's give it a title, doodle jump. Okay, doodle jump. Also link our style sheets and JavaScript. So I'm going to use link tag, and my href will be style.css, which will be this file. So let me come in this file and just put some property for body to reflect whether it's working or not in our browser. So we will going to test this code. So I'm just setting background color to the blue. Also I'm going to include a script, that is JavaScript. So for that we use we use script tag, and I want to use this source attribute. Okay, and that will be app.js, which will be this file. Okay, so let's go in that file and then put this alert message, and let's see whether we are successful to include these files or not. So let me save all this code, and let me go to this folder and which we have created just now, and let me open this file. So Chrome here saying yeah, so all the code is working. So let me erase this bit. This was my previous development, so let me put this tab off. Okay, so this thing we are going to build, and we are here. So let's get going, guys. So I will just delete this code because I don't need it, and also I will just go into this fold app.js. I will just delete this because I don't need this code. I just return to check things. Okay, so if you have watched my previous tutorials, you know I'm going to start with creating the division. Okay, division game container to place things nicely. So I'm going to give this class game container. After creating this game container, I'm going to make another division which will hold our game. I will call it grid. Okay, so after declaring and defining this divisions, let me come in style.css and reflect this in our web page. So let me first thing first, we will just clear this padding and margin, because you must aware that browser come with default margin and padding, but we don't want those because we are building game, not web page. So put their game container. So for game container, its width should be 700 pixels and height should be 600 pixels. I'm going to put this position relative because I want game container to be into this in center. Okay, so that will look nice. So I will just take its position relative. I will give its border 1 pixel solid black. Okay, and also I want to center it, therefore I'm going to use this following properties: left 50% and transform translate minus 50%. So by doing this, you will see that our game container is in middle. So let me just refresh, nothing happens. Okay, let me just save this. Okay, let me verify whether I'm okay. I should save this. Let me come in here and refresh, still not happening. Okay, let me inspect here. So I can see the game container divisionals are there. So let me check. Okay, uh, can see here, but let me check for it a bit. Okay. Mm, no, we are able to see here it's 700 into 600, but border is not affecting. Why is that actually? Okay, let's you know make the styles visible, guys. So now I'm trying to grab this, and it says that by whatever reason it cannot draw the border. Why is that? So let me come in here and um, I will just, yeah, that was the reason why that, it's sometimes Sublime behave like this. So just don't worry about it. This is the normal process we you know done with we do as debuggers. Okay, so height is 600 pixel. Okay, just give me top 20 pixel maybe, so it will just look nice. Okay, yeah. Now, yeah, 10 pixel. Okay, 10 pixel I will do because yeah. So yeah, this looks nice. So this is our game container. Okay, so the next thing we will going to have a grid in which we are going to place our game. So let me uh, proceed to define those things. Okay, so the grid. Okay, and its dimension is width is 400 pixel and its height is 600 pixel. I'm going to set its position absolute because I want to put this grid into the game container, and I also want this guy to be center, so I will just use this properties left 50% and transform translate minus 50%. Also I want background color to be gray for the time being. Later we will replace it by actual image. So I hope I'm audible to you now. Okay, you can see that this gray box, we can see this gray box here. Okay, so now let's go and build our game. uh, so first thing first, what we want to do is that we want to clear this platforms. Okay, let me show you the platforms. Okay, actually I didn't center it in this version, but I'm going to center in tutorial, guys. So these things you are seeing, this green things, they are known as platform, and initially you can see that 5 platforms are being generated. So we are going to do that, we are going to implement that functionality. So for that, let me come to this JavaScript. Okay, and let me just pull my reference here so I don't get distracted. So first thing first, in our first I'm going to grab that grid. Okay, in JavaScript, so const grid equal to document dot query selector. I want to grab grid. Okay, so after doing that, I'm going to write this function uh, generate obstacles. Okay, sorry, generate platforms. Okay, let me pull here my reference. So okay, in my reference I have named as create platforms, but you can name whatever you like. So create platforms. So what we are going to do, that we are going to build 5 platforms. Okay, so sorry, so for let I equal to 0, I less than 5. Okay, I plus plus, you can just put this this value into the platform count. So if you want to change your code to, let's say, make 6 platforms, you can do that, but I'm going to stick with the value 5 because it looks good. So let platform count. Okay, you can also do this platform count, and instead of this hard coding this value, you can just put this platform count here. So let me declare this variable platform gap, uh, which will be the gap between these platforms. Okay, so you can see that these platforms are placed equidistant. Okay, this gap. Okay, so this gap you have seen, I guess. So for acquiring that constant gap, I'm going to divide the total height of the uh, grid or game with this platform count. Okay, so we will place this things equidistantly. Okay, then okay, mm, let then there is, I want to declare this platform bottom variable. Okay, platform bottom. Let me come in here and just use camel case. For this I will just declare this 100 into I, sorry, 100 uh, plus actually I into this platform gap. Okay, so what this essentially will do, that first platform, we will render 100 above, okay, here somewhere. After that, from this platform we are going to take 120 distance and render here, 120 distance we are going to render here, 120 distance we are going to render here and here. So yeah, we are doing that. Okay, so let's do that. So this code will take care of that. So let me now declare new platform. Okay, new platform, and I'm going to call this platform, which haven't been defined, but I will define this class. So platform. Okay, I will, like Java, it's like new platform. Okay, not like Python. New platform, and I'm going to just pass this platform bottom to this constructor. Okay, after that I'm going to attack, I'm going to put this platform into the list. Okay, so let me define this list. So let platforms be the list of platforms. Okay, so platforms dot push. Okay, yeah, new platform. Okay, we are good to go now. We have, created this function, but this function to work we have to declare a class platform. So for that I will just class platform, which will take this, this platform bottom. You can just copy paste it, it's local variable in here. Okay, so let me define constructor now. Constructor, and okay, let me just, not here actually, what I'm doing today, actually I have to put this platform bottom here. Okay, we will place this values here. So this dot left, so this keyword is this refers to the, it just takes it with object of the reference on which we are working on. So now this is same as this in Java, so it will just store the reference of the object we currently working. Okay, so this dot left, I'm using this math dot random. I will, tell you why I am using it and why I am using this 315 value. Okay, so the thing is that, we are creating this platform with different distance from the left. So for that thing, okay, this distance is different from this distance, so for that we are actually, doing this. Since our width of the game is some 400 pixel. Okay, so 315 number looks, it is I experimented with many numbers and 315 is good number, so just use this number to create random distance between the platform and the left pane of the game. Okay, now let's again assign some more variables to this platform. So this dot bottom will be that I will just, we have calculated that value in this function, I will just copy it and I will just paste it. So okay, and let me go forward and actually create a division for this. So to store the reference to that division, I'm going to create this visual. So to create a division, I will just use this document dot create element div. Okay, and to have a reference, so each time I don't want to write this dot visual, so I will just grab this value of this dot visual into this. Okay, because I want to make long sentences now. So after doing that, we have to add this, we add visual to its class list, add class platform. This is CSS class, but yet we haven't defined. We are going to do that within 2 minutes, or sorry, within 2 seconds, or maybe. So let me just reflect the style, styles in JavaScript now. So for that, visual.style.left will be, I will just copy this because I'm lazy, and I'm just going to pixels and visual.style.bottom will be this dot bottom. Okay, and I will just put pixel in here. Okay, and also I want to append to grid this visual, so grid dot append child, so grid dot append child, I want to append this visual, so I will just put this visual. Okay, so now let's come in here and affect the style of, let's declare the class platform, so platform. So let me just take this reference. Okay, so I don't go haywire. So the width of this should be 85 pixels, so put that 85 pixels. Height will be 15 pixels. So all these values I have experimented and came up with. You can use these values to look your game nice, but if you wish, you can change those values. Okay, also I'm going to put the position absolute because I have already set its left, right, top, bottom into this JavaScript. Okay, so let's see whether this all reflects in our code. Nothing happens, so why is that? So we have to actually call this function, so let's call this function now. Okay, so create platforms, let me call this function and let me save this script and let me just refresh. Okay, so we can see that these 5 platforms, okay, are created. So this height is 100 pixels, this height is 100 pixel, so this height is 100 pixel, this height is 100 pixel. Okay, so we have we are successful to create these platforms. Okay, so after creating the platforms, we have to also create our doodler. Okay, doodler means this guy who is jumping. Okay, so let's go and create this doodler now. So again, okay, so I'm going to take my reference actually here. Yeah, so it's here. So let me continue with this create doodler function now. So I will write function, so create doodler. Okay, actually I want to declare this doodler globally because we are going to access this doodler in many functions. So let me do this. I want to declare this guy globally, so const doodler, and this will be again a division, document dot create element, and it will be division. Okay, So it will be the division document dot create element division. We are creating division. Okay, and I'm entering this function now. I will just create doodler. This will be our function. First thing first, what we are going to do is that we are going to append this doodler to this grid. So doodler. Okay, also I want to uh, this we do always classless dot add thing. So we are going to add css properties to this doodler, which I'm going to define in just seconds. So I'm going to name this class as doodler, same class. I'm going to reflect its style now into the in JavaScript using this uh, style.left and style.bottom. So let me define this doodler bottom variable because I will need those variable. Okay, doodler bottom, and let me put this 100 pixel because that's how I'm going to work, because okay. Also I'm going to declare doodler left. Okay, why I'm declaring this variable globally? Because I'm going to use this variable in various functions which I'm going to define. And okay, so doodler, okay, doodler left. Okay, doodler left. Okay, just put this no values. Okay, so this doodler left, now I'm going to assign this value here. Okay, doodler left will be platform 0. I think you remember this guy, array. So I want this left. Okay, so what will happen, that our doodler will start from here. Okay, I want doodler to start from here. Okay, you can see that in this game doodler starts from the this, from this here. Okay, okay, now you can see that. Okay, so therefore I'm going to make this platform 0 dot left, and I'm going to now actually reflect those style. So for that, doodler dot style dot left will be, I will just copy this variable and I will just paste in here, and I will just append with pixel. Okay, so JavaScript will convert this number into this string. Okay, and it will set its property into the web page. Doodler dot style dot bottom. For that I'm going to refer this doodler bottom variable which I have defined here. I'm going to just copy and I'm going to just paste in here. Okay, so and we must append it with pixel because we want to reflect our web page. So let me save this guy, and let me go to the style.css to actually reflect those properties. Okay, so class is doodler. So let me check my reference for the values I have given this to the doodler. So doodler width is 60 pixel. No, yeah, doodler width is 60 pixel, and doodler's height will be, I have given the doodler height 85 pixel, so it will be big guy. Okay, 85 pixel. So this number I have come up with my own. I will put background color yellow for the time being, and later we will replace this all with the image so we can see our doodler there. And also I'm going to put its position, yes, you guessed right, absolute, because I have already set its parameter into this app.js, so absolute is fine. Okay, So it looks good in here, okay, and also this looks good in here. Actually I want to call this function now to reflect in our web page. So let's do that. Let's call this, let's save it, and let's go to our browser and see that we are having this actually. Okay, so what happened is that we want this doodler to place on this, so we are going to add its height. So we are going to add actually 15 to this, because then it will just rise over. Let's check. So you can see that it is nicely placed here. So we have up till now we have implemented this functionality. So now what I want is to these platforms to fall down. So in this you are seeing this these platforms are falling down. Okay, so I want to you know uh, do that in my code now. So let's go and let's do that. Okay, so for that I will just declare the function move platforms. So okay, so functions name tells its functionality. So let me just quickly reference my uh, JavaScript here, so I don't get you know distracted. So for what I'm going to do, that I'm going to for each platform, so I'm going to use for each, which is very good method JavaScript provides us. Okay, for each platform I'm going to do. Okay, uh, so this is actually anonymous function. Okay, so for each platform I'm going to subtract some value from its bottom, so it will just go down. So I will just do platform dot bottom. So you remember this from this constructor here. So the bottom, so the platform dot bottom I'm going to subtract 4. This 4 value is good for animation. I have tried with many values. 4 looks nice. And also let me grab its platform visuals, that is actual division. So I will just say platform dot visual. Okay, and I'm going to affect this visual style dot bottom will be this platform bottom pixel, and yes, that will be it. Okay, so this code is sufficient. So let me call this this function uh, move platforms. But for that I'm going to call this function continuously to have animation effect. Therefore I'm going to define this timer id. Okay, and I'm going to set this timer id with now with set interval. Okay, set interval. This is a function provided by JavaScript to call some functionality, which is this function every 20 milliseconds. Okay, so now let's look now and let's see whether this reflects in our game or not. So it doesn't reflect actually. Why is that? Okay, okay, let's save it and then again run it. Okay, not reflecting. So let me go inspect console. Okay, no errors are there. So let me go in here and let, um, okay, actually I'm doing all the things but it's not reflecting. Why? Move flat. Okay, I don't want to. I will just. Oh, that was the error, guys. Sometimes you don't do this. Okay. So let's check now. So you can see that this uh, are falling, okay, but you can still, they're falling like, going down and down, and we don't want to actually happen that. So for that, if platform dot bottom, uh, which essentially says that when it hits the bottom, I want that, I want to remove that platform from the game, because I don't want this fall down down down. So if platform dot bottom is less than 10, so let me grab the first platform. So the first platform will be the first platform to fall. Okay, this is the first platform. Okay, so let me grab that platform. Okay, platform. Or I can just, I'm checking for each platform, then okay, okay, let me grab this first platform. So I will just go and grab this. Okay, uh, let me just yeah. So let me, platform is there. Let me just don't grab this platform. I will just uh, actually have this visual already. So what I will do is that now I will just platform dot classless dot remove. Okay, uh, this platform. Okay, I'm going to remove this platform class from this, and also I'm going to shift. Okay, so I'm going to remove that platform from the platforms array now. Platforms dot actually, yeah, shift. Let's do that. Platforms dot shift. Okay, and after doing that, I want to, you know uh, I want to add to the score some value. Okay, score plus 1. So let me go and define this score variable. Okay, so let's score equal to 0. Let me save it. Okay, so that will be global variable. And let me, I want to fill for that platform. So let me create new platform, like new platform, platform, no, platform. Okay, and I will just create that new platform, which will be new. Okay, what I'm doing, new platform, calling constructor, and I'm going to give it 600 because I want to create that platform here. Okay, top at the top, and I'm going to just push this platform to the platforms list. Okay, platforms list. So platforms dot push, I'm going to push this new platform, new, not here. So I will just grab the here, copy, paste. So let's check whether this works or not. It should work actually. Okay, looks fine to me. We will see whether this works or not. So let's just, so okay, it just, okay, that is happening. Why this is happening? Okay, let me check. It is falling, but okay, something is, okay, cannot read property, remove of undefined. Okay, the thing is that when you remove this platform, no, actually we want to grab the first platform and we want to remove it. So if this platform got removed, no, so the first platform will get removed. Okay, let me pause and let me check for it. Okay, so welcome guys. The thing which I have done mistake, this works now fine. The thing is that I want to use this visual actually. Okay, so now this code looks nice. Let me save and again rerun it for you. because platform doesn't, so it looks nice, it just looks nice falling. Okay, so let me come in and give this sorry give this guy, the doodle guy, to jump. Okay, because in our game this doodle is jumping. Okay, jumping when it just uh, arrives on that platform. Okay, so let's do that. Okay, so the next function I'm going to write is jump. Okay, so let me write that function jump. First I'm going to declare this global variable, because I'm going this this function needs this variable. For the time being, just remember that we are uh, declaring this global variable and I'm setting it's false. And now I'm coming in here and I'm it's setting is true because it's jumping now. And okay, that is actually very logical to set jumping equal to true if we are jumping. Okay, so let me go here and quickly refer to my code here. Okay, okay, so let's also we will declare this uptimer id. And why I'm declaring this globally, because this uptimer id will be used by some other function in future. Okay, so that uptimer id we are declaring it globally. So uptimer id, okay, I will use set interval. Why we use set interval? Because we want to do some things continuously, so therefore we do this. So let me define this anonymous function now. Okay, and I want to call this anonymous function every 20 milliseconds. Why every 20 milliseconds? Because I have experimented with this values and this values works good in this game. Okay, so what we want to do repeatedly is that we want to add to doodler bottom actually. Okay, therefore I have declared this variable global. Okay, because we are going to affect that variable in here. Let me just copy if I coming here and showing you now. Okay, I didn't copy correctly, so let me just copy and come in here and just paste. And I will add 20 here because doodle will jump 20 pixels. Okay, up. And let's reflect this doodler's style. Okay, doodler dot style dot bottom will be this doodler bottom pixels. Okay, so it will be actual, we will see its actual reflection. Okay, and yeah, so we will see some kind of a rocket launching now. So let me call this function jump and you will see that effect. Okay, but we uh, want that functionality to doodle to behave like a rocket. But for the time being, let me show you that rocket will get launched. So this rocket will be get launched, but what we want is that we want this effect, jumping effect we want. So after hitting some threshold, I want to fall. So for doing that, I'm going to do that in if statement. Okay, if is very handy, I like that. So what I'm going to say now, if this doodler bottom is greater than this okay, let me also define this variable starting point, guys. Okay, because I'm going to need this in various functions. Start point will be fine, I guess. Starting, it won't look nice, and I'm just setting this to the doodler bottom because our doodler is starting from this doodler bottom. Okay, the start point. Okay, so if this doodler bottom it's greater than the start point plus oops, plus I want to jump it 200 pixels. Okay, um, so I want to jump that doodle to the certain height, so therefore I'm just putting this value 200. So I'm changing doodler bottom. Okay, and if this reach this, greater than this value, okay, then I want to stop that doodler there and I want to fall. Okay, so I want to fall. So let me, in future I'm going to declare this function. So but for the time being, just declare that function fall. Okay, I'm just going to console log this. Okay, falling, console log falling. Okay, I okay, and I want to fall and is jumping false. Okay, because I'm not jumping now, I'm falling, so therefore I'm using this. Okay, so let's see whether it affects this behavior. So let me go here, I will inspect, because we are going to see some logs. Okay, we have some missing argument list at 69, so let me go to the 69. What happened? Okay, so this is my if statement. Okay, and this is my function. Okay, okay, oops. So actually how it happened I don't know, but uh, it happened, so I'm correcting it now. So why is showing me like that? Okay, let me see here. Okay, let me come in here and check. So again it's saying that some 68 we have error. Okay, let me check for a bit, guys. So this is our if statement. Okay, so this will be our, okay, that was the error, so it won't reflect now. So let me see. Okay, still okay, but yeah, you can see that it's some. Okay, I typed falling. Okay, it's falling. So actually let's let this doodle fall. Okay, so the first thing first, we want to do in fall function, that we want to clear this interval. Okay, why? Because I don't want to walk, therefore I want to clear this interval. So it will be like clear interval, and I will just use this copy paste value because I'm lazy to type. So I'm just clearing this interval. Let me check whether I'm recording. Yes, I'm recording. So clear interval, I'm going to do that. So let me just take a quick reference. Okay, and same thing, I'm going to again go up and declare this timer id. I have declared this up timer id. Now I'm going to declare down timer id. So down timer id, and I'm going to call this something multiple times. So I will use set interval. I will use anonymous function. Okay, if you don't know anonymous function, just Google it. It's very easy to understand. Okay, just, and for the time being, just assume that this, whatever statement I have written in this braces, it will be called after 20 milliseconds until I clear this. Okay, that's only the crux actually. So let me define some functionality here. Okay, mm, let me come. Okay, so what I want to do is that I want doodle to fall, so I'm going to subtract some value from this. Okay, and 4 works best for that, because it is actually the rate of the falling platforms, so it works in synchronization with it. So this value you must place, whatever the value you are placing from the platform to fall, you must put this value, but you can put different value to make your game interesting. Okay, that's not the issue. So just now I will just copy this statement and I will just put in here because I'm lazy to type. Okay, same thing. I also, if that doodler bottom, if doodler hits ground, then I want to game over. So I will just come in here and I will write that. Okay, doodler bottom is less than equal to 0. Why less than equal to 0 and why not equal to 0? Because we are falling by -4. So sometime it may happen that we don't get this actual value 0. Therefore this less than is there. Okay. So if it's that, I want to be game over. Okay. So game over will be the function I will write here. Okay. I won't write its complete uh, implementation, but for the time being, to show you, I'm just going to declare this game over function. Okay, and I'm just console log something here, console log game over. Okay, so that will be fine. Okay, I'm going to call game over. Okay, so now let's check it. Okay, fall, yeah, let's check it. Okay, whether it reflects or not. So I'm just putting here, so it just going down now, and game over is coming because I'm hitting here. Okay, so it is working fine. Okay. Okay, but in this function we also accommodate for the functionality to check whether doodle is landing on the platform, and if it lands on the platform we want to jump. Okay, so we want to implement that functionality, and for that I'm going to write code in if conditions. So let's do that in here. Okay, so I'm going to check for each platform whether on that platform doodle is landing or not. So platforms dot for each. So platforms is the array. I hope you remember that. So for each platform, what I'm going to do is following. So for each platform I'm checking. Okay, so the first condition I'm going to check that that doodler bottom should be more than the platform bottom. Okay, so I'm going to check that. So let me just copy this. I'm very lazy to type. Actually you should type, but you know doodler bottom should be more than this platform bottom. So platform bottom. Okay, this is the first condition. So let me put this condition into this parenthesis. Okay, and let me do this. Okay, let me put and here because we are going to check multiple conditions. So in the first condition I'm saying that doodler bottom is greater than or equal to the platform bottom. So this is a platform, this is doodler. Okay, also come on here. Okay, so it will look nice. Also doodler bottom. Okay, I will just again I just do this. Okay, should be less than equal to platform bottom plus 50. Why this? Because why I'm doing this, because doodle to land on the platform, it must be above the platform. Also it must be like in this range from platform bottom plus 15 pixel. So we are assuring that this doodle is landing on this platform. Okay, so you will say why not we put this equal to, because if you put that equal to, since into the fall function we are decrementing the doodler value by 4, it may happen that our doodler fail to get this exact value. Okay, this doodler bottom will get to fail this exact value, therefore we are putting less than equal to. So now it will appear game to be smooth, and also its logic will work. So let's assume that this is a 15 pixel, okay, and this is a platform bottom. So when doodler's bottom, which is here, okay, this is doodler bottom, okay, and when doodler bottom comes in a range, okay, this I will jump. Okay, so for that I'm doing that. So let me put and. I also want to check another condition. Okay, so for now I'm going to check for doodler left. So doodler left plus 60, which is whole doodle thing. Okay, I will just put this in this. Okay, so this doodler left plus 60 should be greater than equal to the platform left. Okay, so I will explain now what I'm saying here. I will just put here and. So what I'm saying that in order to doodle to fall on this platform, what I want that, let's assume that this okay, let me get something for you. Assume that this is a doodle. Okay, this is what, okay, this is some medicine. Okay, assume that this is doodle. So doodler left will be like this. Okay, I think, okay, this is left. Okay, and plus 60 pixel, that its width. Okay, and therefore I'm using 60, and this is let's say that this is our game pane. Okay, and we are having some distance, so this distance is doodler left plus 60 will be the width of this doodler. Okay, so this should be greater than platform left. So platform left will be, okay, let me grab another cream. So this is a platform, so the platform left will be the distance from this, this some distance, from this distance randomly we are placing platform, this can be here, this can be here. From this distance we are using this 315 value for that. Okay, I think you are understanding what I say now. Okay, so this is a game left, so this some distance will be do platform left. So this distance, you know should be less than equal to this doodler left plus 60. Okay, so doodler will fall something here or here. Okay, so for that we are doing that. So let me check for next condition, that this doodler left should be, you know less than equal to platform left plus 85. So platform left. Now I will explain all this to you. Okay, don't worry about this. I will going to explain very smoothly. So let me check whether I'm writing correct. Okay, looks like I'm right. Okay, so let me just grab this here, so our if gets completed now. So what I'm saying that in order to doodle to jump here, so this, this thing should be greater than this platform left. So there is some chance that it will here, but it shouldn't be like that the case that it fall here. So for, by this condition we are just checking that this doodle is on the left side of this platform, but actually we want to get sure that it falls on this. So if we combine these conditions, our doodle will fall on this platform. Okay, actually think for a bit and then you will get it. It's not very difficult to get. Actually, I have, come up with this in just 15 minutes while I was designing game. So yeah, then what we want to do is that we want to first thing first, we will put the start point, okay, to be this platform bottom or platform, yeah, sorry, start point to the doodler bottom, okay. Why we are doing that? Because when this hit, no, start point is now it's doodler bottom, so from that is going to rise, okay. And I'm going to just call jump, okay. I'm just going to call jump. So for that, from that point it will jump some 200 pixels, okay. I'm going to call jump, and I'm just setting here a jumping true, okay. So I'm just going to jump, okay. Let me come in here and okay, I'm setting all the things, okay, correctly. So yeah, this should work fine, I guess, okay. Okay, let me check my reference whether I'm not doing any mistakes. So let's check it and let's run it. So you can see that it is going down, okay. It's going down, it's not jumping. It jumped, but it's not falling. Why it's not falling? Fall, okay. I think I have missed some values actually. Let me pause for a bit and then come back, okay. So welcome back, guys. Actually I have set this value incorrectly, guys. You must have this gut sense that if I set its value 4, no, it will never land on the platform, okay. Sometimes I do mistakes, and sometimes I tell people to do mistakes, so sorry for that. It's not refreshing. Why is that? Okay, now you can see that it just it's not, it just not looks realistic, okay. It doesn't look realistic if I just set with -4 value. So what I did is that I just put this value 5 and it will work correct. Also I have put this a here some, and I just removed it and then code worked fine. So let's check for that, okay. So yeah, it's jumping, okay. You can see that, okay, it jumped and it's just gone down. Why is that? And also they are game over, okay. Let me again just refresh it so we can see, okay, why it's not refreshing. mm, yeah, now yeah, it's refreshing, okay. Let's again refreshing. Okay, you can see that it's jumping and just going down, but you shouldn't do that actually. This effect is not good. um let's again check for bit. Okay, it just goes back and forth, okay. Okay, so let me just remove this bug. Mm, so let me pause for a bit, okay. Hello guys, I'm back. So I found what I had done mistake. So actually when I'm calling this, first of all, this is jumping was below this fall, so it jumping was below, it was here actually. So I just moved it. So I don't want to set, I want to set each jumping falls as I'm going to fall. Also the thing is that I don't want to uh, you know uh, I'm just want to check whether I'm landing on the platform or not while only I'm not jumping, okay. So I have added this condition. Also I have clear this down timer ID. So for that thing, so this code now essentially works fine. Now I will show you this. So this looks fine, okay. This looks fine. You can just play with it and you will see that all these errors are now been debugged. So now what we want to do is that the thing is that when it just falls down, it just goes on and on. So we want to take care of that, okay. So let me just refer my code here. Okay, so I want to write game over, but I will write this later. First I will just implement this functionalities, move left and move right. Okay, then I will write this game over function. So let me just come here and declare this function move left, and yeah, okay, I misspelled again, so I got to write function move left. So what I want to do is that uh, I will declare this variable like is jumping, so it's like I will declare this variable is going left, is going right. Okay, so I will need this variable, guys, is going left, and is going right. Okay, so for this function to work, actually I want to add this uh, event listener. Okay, document dot add event listener. I want to add this event listener. I want to add event listener using this key up, and I want to call function this control. Okay, so let me define this function control here now. And I will put e here. So I will check now if e dot, so actually I want to check it's for key, so I will write e dot key equal to arrow left. So I want to write actually arrow left. Okay, if it's the case, then I want to call this function move left, which is this. Actually my computer is beeping, why it's that. Else if, okay, e dot key equal to arrow right, that means when I press right key I want to move right, and else if else if a dot key equals, so just put this triple equal, guys, equal to arrow up, arrow up, and yep, it's right. So I will just call this move straight. Yeah, that's it. That's the function actually. uh, so it just let's listen for the key presses and it will call appropriate function. Okay, so let's define this function now. Function move right, and also define function move straight, and let's go and define this. Okay, I will just put this whole thing in a function. Okay, so I will just call this function start. I will just put all these statements into this. Okay, and I will just call this function here. Okay, so this looks nice to me now. Okay, so let me just do this stuff so it looks great. What? No. Okay. Looks fine to me. Looks fine to me. So now let's come in here and write this movelet function. So let me just quickly check my references here. Okay. So if I'm not going right, if I'm not going right, so I will say that if I'm going right, okay, and if I'm going right, okay, and I press this left key, I will just come in here and declare some variables, guys, because I'm going to need them. So let left timer id and let right timer id. Okay, so we have these variables because we want to call some certain functionality many times. So actually, if this thing, doodler is going right and I press left key, first I want to clear this interval, right timer id. Okay, after that I'm going to set is going right false. Okay, now I'm gonna come in here and setting is going left to true because I'm going to go to the left now. Okay, then again we will follow our same pattern, left timer id, set interval, and this is anonymous function. Okay, and also I want to call it 20 now. Yep. So I will say that if it hits that left thing, so I want to go to the right. Okay, so I will just refer to this doodler left. Okay, if it's greater than equal to 0, okay, then I want to do, else I don't want to do anything. So I'm this says that when this when I hit left now, so when I reach here, this is left doodle left 0. So if I'm not here, then I want to go left. So that's the meaning of that. So for that, what I want to do is that I will subtract something from this doodler left. So doodler left minus 5. You will be listening to some TV voice, but just don't pay attention to it. My uh, uh, parents watch some serials on TV. So let me just put this my reference here. Okay. Okay. So I want to reflect this into my web page. Okay, doodlerstyle.left, and I will just put this doodler left to be this, and I will just append with its pixel. Okay, that looks fine. Okay, that looks fine, and yeah. Else I'm gonna move right. So what I'm saying that if I'm not here, I want to go to the left. So if I press the left button, I want to go to left, but as soon as hit this, I want to go to right. So that's why I'm saying here. So that's trivial. Okay. Okay. Same thing. I will just define this move right. So I'm checking if it's going left. Okay. If I'm going left, then I want to clear that interval, which is this left timer ID, and I want to is going left, put it to the false. Okay, and same thing I will now write timer ID. Okay, which is this, where I'm clearing this thing. Okay, I will just put here and I will just use set interval now, and I will use this anonymous function, and I will call it 20 seconds, 20 milliseconds. Okay, so I will just say that. Okay, I will just take my reference here. So if doodler left is greater less than equal to 340, so it doesn't hit this, so it doesn't hit this until it doesn't hit this. Why, what I want to do is this, I want to go to the right. Okay, so I want to add something, so for that I will just get this, paste here, instead of subtraction I will just add here. Okay, and I will just reflect this style here, and after doing that, else I'm going to move left, because when I hit here, you can see that when I hit here, this automatically moves to left. Okay, so for that I'm doing that. Okay, for move left, so let me go on and also code this. Okay, let's okay, before going on we will just see whether it is working or not here. Okay, okay, now it doesn't work actually. Why is that? Let's inspect, some error is there. Let me see. Okay, what's event listener? Okay. Hmm. Okay, oops, so I did some mistakes here. Okay, we should be add this, e should be this, and it will be like control s. Okay, something I do something. Okay, you can see that it's going left, it's going right. Okay, you can see that, you can see that. So now let's go on and let's continue writing this move straight function now. So this function is quite a kind of trivial. So I'm saying that I just clearing this intervals, left timer ID and right timer ID. Oh, okay. So I will go straight. Let me save it. Basically, you don't need this actually, because we are not using this. So let me just go and delete these variables. I thought we will need this, but really we don't using this variable, because we are just they are just so let me delete those from here. I don't want you because you are not of my use, and I don't like to waste space using declare variable. Okay, we need it. Sorry, why I do this. So okay, I will just put this. So Yeah, because we are checking here. So sometimes, we are checking here. No, if it's going left, then okay, certainly we will need it. Okay, so I wanna set this is going right equal to true here, because if I don't set it, then computer will know. No, I will, won't know that I'm going left or right. So yes, definitely they are required. Okay, if I'm going left, then I want, yes, now it will work fine. Yep. So just for this, I will just write this. Okay, so now let's run this. Okay, okay, something, no internet happened, but I don't know what. So yeah, it's now moving left. Okay, and also it moving right. Okay, it also moving straight. So left, straight, yeah, it is doing its job. So the thing is, now I want to now write this game over, guys. Okay, so let's write this game over quickly. hmm so let me just check my guide here. So I think I have declared this variable is game over true. Okay, so just let me declare this is game over, and I will just set it false because initially our game is not over. So I will just come in here and just set this variable true is game over, it's true. Okay, and actually I want to remove all the platforms. So for that I will use this while loop, and I will say that while grid has its first child. Okay, so at least there is some platform is there. Okay, for that I will use this. Okay, it looks fine to me. Grid dot first child. I want to remove from the grid, so grid dot remove child grid dot first child. So it will take care, removing all this, all the things, all the platforms, and I want to clear all the intervals. So I will just clear interval left timer ID. You can just clear those. Okay, clear interval right timer ID, clear interval timer ID, clear interval, sorry, up timer ID, down timer ID we are using actually. Also we are removing those. So okay, let me just just clear this timer ID. Okay, up, and then also I will just clear interval up timer ID, and also I will clear interval down timer ID. Okay, that looks fine to me. Yeah, this looks fine to me. So it's nothing, we are just removing this. So let's check it. Okay, okay. Oh, you can see that game is quitting. Okay, so now what we want to do is that we want to reflect. Okay, let's play the game for a bit and just check whether it is working or not. So let me just remove this and let me just play this game. Okay, okay, what, okay, jumping. Okay, come on, left, yeah, go left, yep. So actually I'm not a good player, playing, but yeah, now I can play. Okay, come on, come on, come on, yep, Okay, what? Why? Okay, okay, let me play very concentrately. Okay, let's now I want. Okay, what? Okay, okay, just jumping. Okay, can see that you jumping. Okay, jump, man. Oh. So it's quite tricky, guys. To play this game. But let me play. Okay, let's go. Oh God. Oh, yeah. Now. Oh no. So you can play this game, guys. And okay, let me just uh, put. I want to decrease its difficulty, guys. So I will play. Like it's very hard to play for this settings. So I will just down timer ID. I will just for up down timer ID. I will just I was that function not timer ID. So I will just okay, this looks fine to me. I want doodle to slow down actually. Okay, I want this also, so I will put it 30. Okay, so it will just take some time. Okay, and also fall, I want to go to the fall and yep, down timer ID. So I will just put here 30, guys. So I will play very nice game, very good. Okay, I will just hit F5. Okay, now I can just play like smooth nice game. Okay, okay, still I cannot play. Why? Okay, 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 come on, go down, man. Okay, okay, now it's jumping. Okay, okay, come on. Okay, jumping. Okay, mm, it's not landing here. Okay, okay. Now this will be my high score, guys. Okay, okay. Now I will just play very nicely. Okay, okay. Now, oh, yeah. Now I got it. Still, it's blinking. Why it's blinking? Too much blinking there. Mm, I need to look on my code, I guess. Mm, okay. So let's just set this interval, uh, so that it doesn't blink. Okay. Just all is affecting to this guy, 30. So let's give this system some time. So oh, this looks nice to me. Okay. It will, yeah. Now it looks nice. Okay. So just do some optimization with timings and you will get good to go though. Still it's blinking, but why it's doing that actually? Hmm, actually, we have to test for it actually. Okay, let's do it. Okay, let's play with for a more. Mm-hmm. Yes, we are playing this game now. Okay, still it's blinking. It's too much blinking. I don't want this guy to blink actually. So this 20 is kind of far for me. So let me set this guy to 30. Okay. So let me set this guy to 30. Okay. I don't want that blinking effect. It doesn't looking nice actually. This it must look smooth. Okay, so let's play now. Okay, and kind of smoothness we are seeing, but oh yeah, oh yes, oh no, I should improve my gaming skills. Okay, now I will fall. It doesn't, I thought that it will catch that, but no, it won't. Okay, oh, What I do? Okay, guys, then just play. This game. It's kind of tough here for me. So again, I will play. I will just go here and just go here and just go here. Okay, come on, man. Okay. So that's the game. Okay, that's the game. So what we want to do is now we want to have some division to reflect some score. Okay, guys. So I will just put some code here now. I will put some division here. So okay, so I will put div. I will give its class score. Okay, and at that division I will put this h1 header and what h1, and I will say your score and score, and also I will use this h1 here. Okay, and I will just put something 0 here because initial score is 0. Okay, then I will go to this I will just assign this IDs. Okay, for this I will just assign that it is first label and its score label. Okay, because if I need, then I will just refer it by using this. Okay, I will just go into this style. I will write the score. I will just its position absolute, and I will just set its width to 200 pixels, and I will set its height to 200 pixels. Okay, and let's see whether how it looks actually. So you can see that your score it looks fine, but I want this your score to be in the middle. Okay, here. So for that, I want to grab this this score label. So I will go here, I will just here, and I will just put here hash, and I will just take its position absolute, and I will just put here left 50 and left 30%. Let's say it looks fine that way. So let's check for that now. Okay, so it kind of appeared here, but I want some fonts to vary. So for that I will just declare some font family here. Font family I will just declare fantasy. Okay, font weight I will declare bold, and yeah, that will be enough. So let's see whether it reflects or not. So yeah, it kind of reflects, but let me now go to my JavaScript and reflect that. So for that I need to grab this now score label now, which is ID. So let me just grab this. So const will be like const score label will be document dot. Okay, let me check whether I'm recording. Yes, I'm recording. So for that I will just put document dot query selector, and I will put this this thing score label. So I'll just copy this, and yeah, I need to put dot here. Okay, no, not actually, I want to put it hash. Okay, because I have given class, sorry, ID to it. So just put here and just reflect here. Okay, sorry for my notes, guys. Sometimes I do these things. Okay, where should I put actually? Actually, it's in a fall actually because I'm doing score plus plus in a fall, I guess. Okay, actually, when I'm doing that, when yeah, here, yes, I got it. I will just put and I will just put its text content. Okay, text content will be score. So it will do its work. So let's see whether it does our job or not now. So yeah, it does it doing its job, guys. Okay, you can see now its score. Okay, let me hit F5. Okay, yep, I should play. Okay, come on, man. Okay, come on. Okay, come on. Yep, come on, come on. Oh, come on. I should improve on my gaming skills. Oh, come on. So that happens with me quite a times. You know, I'm a bad gamer. Okay. Okay, fall, man. No, it cannot fall actually. There is not this down button I have configured, and in actual Doodle game is also not down button. So actually, now okay, come on. Now it will jump. Okay, it will jump. Now it will jump. Okay, now I'm just playing like a wizard. Okay, now yeah, now that's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Okay. So yeah, this works fine. Okay, but when this game want to over, I want to just clear this and I want to put game over. So for that, I'm going to now come in here, which is Mr. Game Over, and I will just add this some things. So score label I have is text con. Okay, I want this text content. I don't want anything to put there, so I will just put this empty string. Also, I will go in index.html and I will just put this first label, and for there I will just put I'll go in here and I will just put. Okay, I have to first grab that. Okay, so let's do that. So for that I will just do this game over. Okay, for time being, no game, just put game. Okay, and document dot query selector. And just I'm going to copy paste now this. Okay, control V, but remember that this is ID, and I will just get this variable. Okay, for the time being just put the game over. Okay, actually it won't conflict with this. Okay, I don't want to get conflict with anybody, so yeah, and I will just put that text content to game over. So after doing this, let's see whether we are reflecting or not. So I want to go down, and you say it's game over. So the game is completed, but some things are remaining. We have to set our doodler image. So for that, I will just go into my direct this. Okay, actually, I grabbed this images from internet, and I will give you link of my GitHub where you will find these images, guys. So actually, I want to find now. Okay, here maybe. Where I put, okay, here. Okay, now to just get this and this, and I want to copy this and I want to paste this. Okay, in my doodle, and yep, and that will reflect in this. Okay, so I will go into the style.css and I will just just put this here, and I will just put background image, and URL will be this what this doodler guy image. So doodler guy image, very good name they have given actually. And for background, that will be that will be our this grid. So I won't put this actually. I will just put this background image, and I will just put URL and background PNG. Okay, and that will be fine. So control S will be like this. So now it will reflect, now you will see our doodle jump. It's completed, and now you can play this game. Oh god, I'm going to fail. Oh, but you can do some tricks, guys. So I want me to never lose to that game. So I will now ridiculously define these values. So I don't want to fall, kind of. So I will just put here 40 now. So what will happen that I will just play, okay, not here. Okay, where is that fall? Okay, I will just go here and I will just put 40. Okay, then I will get sufficient time, okay, to decide where I should put. So it will like slow motion doodle. Okay, yep, slow motion doodle. Okay, but slow motion doodle is also not helping me actually. Why is that? Come on, dude. Not slow motion doodle is not helping me, I guess. Okay, so let it make me 30. Then let's play with the let's play with the devotion, guys. Okay. Oh god, this should I do? Why I why I'm pressing up, Kiro? It just stops. Okay, this looks nice. This looks nice. Oh, I'm falling again. Oh no. Actually, I need to practice my own game. Oh, why actually? Why? Oh god. So okay, one thing I can do that I can just slow down this. This I can slow down. So I will come in here and I will just make 50. Now it will not fall. It will fall very slowly. So I will have some time. Now no one can beat me now. Okay, no one can beat me. Yeah, now I will do some high scores. Just twiggling, but why is that twiggling effect? Actually, this is because of this interval, guys. These are not measured accurately, but still, it's very tingling. Tingling doodler. It dancing actually. Why is dancing actually? Yeah. Now I'm not going to fall now because I have sufficiently. So that's it, guys. You can build this game at your home and enjoy. And that's for it today. Thank you, guys. Please, please, please ask your friends to subscribe this channel. Ask your friends to watch this channel. Okay. So yeah. Bye. Bye bye.